You just finished something you worked hard on, but instead of feeling relieved or proud, you immediately start looking for what's wrong with it. Or you walk away from a conversation and spend the next hour replaying everything you said, convinced you said something silly or made a mistake. If this sounds familiar, here is what is actually happening. Perfectionism is rarely about high standards. High standards allows you to do something well, feel fulfilled, and move on. Perfectionism does not, because perfectionism is not simply about quality, it's about protection. It's an intelligent adaptation. It's like a shield your nervous system built to keep you safe. Because if making mistakes once led to criticism or rejection, your mind learned a simple survival strategy. If I do everything perfectly, no one can hurt me. But what once protected you as a child carries a heavy cost as an adult. It makes it difficult to relax, to finish your work, or feel genuine pride about what you've accomplished. Because with perfectionism, there's always a quiet, persistent feeling that no matter how much you do, it's never quite enough. I worked with a client who spent several extra hours polishing a presentation that was already approved by her boss. When we looked beneath the surface, it had nothing to do with her slide presentation. Deep down, a part of her was convinced that if there were a single flaw, her self worth would be questioned. We traced it back to her growing up in a home where she was constantly walking on eggshells. She learned that being perfect was the only way she could earn attention or avoid criticism. So, how do you begin to relax and lay down your shield? Here is one small practice to try this week. The next time you catch yourself compulsively rechecking an email or a project, pause for a few seconds and ask yourself, am I actually making this better? Or am I just trying to protect myself from judgment? If it's still about judgment, that's okay. Your mind is just trying to shield you. You don't have to drop it all at once. Just noticing the difference between striving for quality and trying to stay protected begins to soften the drive. Because the truth is, what kept you safe as a child was built for a time when you had no other choices. As an adult, you have options and you have your voice, the voice that you didn't have back then. So, recognizing these patterns is where healing begins. If you're ready to understand yourself on a deeper level and build authentic inner strength, hit the subscribe button. Every Tuesday, I reveal these hidden strategies so you can begin to bring them into awareness and create an empowered and peaceful life.